Start, Mechanical Design, Part Design. It will be our first module. Of course, the first module is sketching. But the sketch is already integrated with Part Design. Let's give it an OK one. Just take out some commands that you don't use. Why are there some commands that aren't active in modeling? Because of the following fact, we don't have any sketch yet suitable for the 3D controls. However, there are some that are active, because I can create the sketch within them. Let's take the sketch, Xi, take the rectangle in the center and I'm going to open it. I'm not going to enter any amount, I'm just going to finalize the workbench. So the first command that we're going to look at is how we work with PED. PED is nothing more, for those who come from another software, extrude. Let's take the PED first, remembering that it has 3 options. I'm going to show the 3 how it works. First option is a PED, it is a normal, common extrusion. There is the option here on the top dimension, I control it, so if I add 40, I can add a preview before it even works out okay. Here I have other options, I can go to the next body, to the next surface, to the next edge. However, since it is the first extrusion, I can only do it by dimension, because I don't have any body that could be found. That option here, the sketch he already selects automatic. If you come here, it doesn't start creating, you select the sketch, as you're saying, select the profile sketch, I selected it. I am able to put an internal thickness on it. Click here. So what's he going to do? He's creating with a height of 20, but he's creating with a thickness of 1 mm. I'll even give you a preview for you to see. He created height that was already thick. It has a slightly more advanced command than other software. I'm going to take that option away. However, it is being extruded from my Xi plane, from my 0 coordinate, that is, positive. If I put mirror extent, it will play 20 up and 20 down. If I remove the extent and put reverse direction, it will only extrude to the bottom side. I'll give you a preview and check it out. Let's put it up and I'll give it a preview. Or I can also control it. Let's imagine that I want 20 up and only 5 down, so there's no way to use mirror extent. I can put 5 here, look at that, he threw another 5 down. Or I throw 2 extrusions into one possibility. I can throw 20 up and the bottom one I want him to come back and find himself with some body. I can control it here too. The direction will be normal in relation to the profile, the reference. Let's leave it with 0 anyway, because we just want an extrusion. This here is the definition of the extrude command, or PED. We made the first PED. I'm going to give it a Ctrl-Z just to get it back to the same sketch. My sketch is here. I'm going to finalize it. Now let's learn the second PED. It's an angled PED, so I can select it here, and it's saying that to me. I want a height of 20 but it didn't give me the second limit. The first limit he already gave me, which is from where he is until the height of 20. Boundary 2, in fact, is the plane where it's starting, this plane here, Xi. You can see that the error has already come out. It's creating with 5 degrees, but I can set 10 degrees. Let's give a preview. So he already created the closing angle. However, he has already filleted every corner. This option is already available in Catia. If I want to remove the fillets, I can come here, it has a sharp corner but is still angled. Or if I want to enable it, that's right. I can give you a second limit. I can enable lightning on everyone, I can reverse direction too. Let's give it an OK one. With one command, we were only able to create the extruded part with angles and fillets together. Now I'm going to create another sketch up here just to understand a bit. Let's create a sketch here. And I'm going to finish here. Now I'm going to create the third ped, which is the multi-ped. It's a command that Catia has advanced. I can make extrusions with a single remote control with different sizes. Then I can take option 1 and say that I want 50. And I can take option 2 and say that I want 100. I can also work in the second direction, which goes downwards. I'll give you an OK so you can see. With a single command I can create 2 options. That's the fantastic ped command inside the Catia V5 R20.